So more and more people are becoming overweight. And I think in the US it's about 70 to 80% of the population, which is extremely high. And I believe this number will only go up. So we have so much knowledge. You can just type on Google everything and you can have the answer. We have so many experts. We have so many nutritionists. We have so many doctors. And you can even DM them on Instagram, to ask them questions, things like that. So what's the real problem? Why people are getting more and more fat? And not only in the US, every country in the world, even countries with high education. So what's the reason? I believe there are 5 main reasons for that. Number one is social media. You see, you are exposed to maybe 0.01% top physiques in the world. And every time the physique will need to be like, more chiseled, bigger, stronger, and so on. So this will give you like a false hope in your mind. Something like, I cannot achieve that. I need to work so hard. So what is happening inside your mind is basically, I can't do it, I just give up. And I had that problem myself. I was looking at these guys, looking like Greek god statues. And I was thinking like, okay, how much time do I need to get there? And once you are in, you understand, you learn as much as possible, then you kind of like figure it out what is happening, So many people are fake natties. So many people are doing that for, making more money, more exposure, things like that. So I didn't decide to play that game, I just played the longevity. I want to look good and I want to feel good. Because the majority of people in the fitness space, they're not feeling that great, So it's not always what you see on the outside, it's always on the inside. So I hope this makes sense. Don't compare yourself to anyone. It's useless. And this will demotivate you. So maybe you're not gonna even start, your journey, which is extremely bad. The second reason is people are becoming lazy. Let's face it. Like for example, right now, I'm just taking a walk, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You can see in the nature, shirtless, which so many people are afraid of doing so. Because of course, they don't like the way they see themselves. Maybe other people, will not like that, which is kind of understandable. But yeah, I've seen a study, and I'm gonna add it here, a study or a paper, something like that. And the number was crazy. I don't remember exactly, but it was like only 20% of the Americans are walking for 10 minutes weekly. Yeah, you heard that right, weekly. So that's a crazy number. I don't know if it's accurate or something, but let's say that just maybe a bit of truth is there. So yeah, crazy statistics. Number 3 is definitely information. So when you have too much information, you don't know what to apply. So information can be damaging, at some points. And if you are on social media, the algorithm will control you. So for example, you believe you need to eat a lot of vegetables, and you have that idea in your mind, okay, that's healthy, that's what I need to do. So I don't know how this social media is working, but they definitely find a way. They will find a way to just give you that type of content, So yeah, you're gonna start to follow vegans or vegetarians, and on the opposite side, we can say, people eating raw meat, people consuming organs and things like that. So yeah, be careful, because you don't want to fall into extremes. You just want to keep everything balanced. Yeah, some vegetables here and there, some meat here and there. Don't overconsume a specific type of meat. Of course, this will be general advices. I don't know your situation, so be careful. Number 4 is starting too hard. And I know so many people in this situation. I even had a close friend who told me, no, I'm gonna start going to the gym 6 times from next week. And he was kind of like a beginner. So I was telling him that is never gonna work. Why is that? Because people believe like, you know, okay, I didn't do the work for so many months, for so many years maybe, so I need to start like going super hard. The reason why this is not working is because you're not getting used, or you are not used to something like this, you know, to so much stress. Because when you train, for example, you put so much stress on your body. And another thing will be that it's hard to build a habit, you know, a good habit like this. I mean, I believe going to the gym 6 times is definitely a bad habit, because you don't have time to recover fully. If you're not an athlete, you know, you have a stressful job, that is never gonna work. So you need to start slowly. Even 2 workouts a week would be amazing. 3 workouts is great. 4 workouts seems to be the right spot in my experience working with you know, people with a lot of stress in their lives. So 3 to 4 workouts seems to be the ideal number. So yeah, when you start your journey, don't go super hard, because it's not gonna work. Just build that momentum slowly. And the last one is that people have a lot of ego. So they believe they know what they're doing. They believe that they found the solution, the best method possible, and so on. So definitely, as you know, I'm a mentor, so I help people, you know, get in shape and so on. And I've seen like people are coming at me only after they experience something bad. I don't know, for example, an injury, a bad injury. So they will start to think like, oh, I need to hire an expert right now, because, you know, like my situation is going bad. And they are still gonna wait until the problem will be, you know, bigger, will be worse. And then after they will realize, okay, I just wasted my time trying to figure it out on my own, which of course didn't work. And some people will still remain with that idea, you know, all their lives. Like, what is happening to me? Like, why some people, you know, they are so ahead, they are having the results effortlessly sometimes. It's because they understood that, you know, hiring an expert will definitely skyrocket your progress. There is no other way. Of course, if you hire a good expert, you know, that will care about you and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the reasons. Just to recap, in other words, first of all, don't compare yourself to anyone else, and try to eliminate as much as possible the social media, because that will give you a bad idea about yourself. Because obviously you are exposed to so many fake natties and, you know, so many crazy physiques. Number 2 is definitely to be more active, you know, to get outside in the nature, try to walk more, even like 20 minutes daily. You have no idea how many people, you know, because I'm analyzing this with my students. Okay, how much did you work in the previous week? Because yeah, one of the things is that they need to work for 30 minutes at least. And yeah, some of them are telling me 10%, 20%, which is extremely low. Number 3, don't be attached to one source. Try to get information from different, yeah, if you follow influencers, that's fine. But just understand that you need to kind of like build your own system. So not like follow one of them and just believe, you know, because this will create a cult and you'll be part of that cult, and you don't want to do that. You just want to think for yourself, not, you know, follow the leader. Number 4, don't start too hard. When you are trying to lose fat, it's not like you can speed the things, you know. You have to take them slowly. For example, if you are overweight, maybe the best step for you is just to start working and having a good diet. Not even going to the gym, you know. It depends on your situation. And the last one will be eliminate your ego. Hire a coach, hire a mentor. Yeah, you're gonna lose some money, but, you know, think about 10 years, 20 years. If you have the right information, if you build your unique system and you can keep it for the long term, imagine you just like invested some money and the returns will be absolutely crazy. So a crazy ROI. So yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions on my Instagram, and see you in the next one.